Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready to work out? Let me put my glasses down. You guys know what to do. Let's get this party started. We have water, we have towel, we have a towel, and we are tracking our progress. If you're new to the channel, welcome. First time viewers, welcome. Current subscribers, you guys are the best. I'm Grandma GAINZ. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms, but these videos are all about working out, having fun, and nothing to do with reselling at all. So, we always start with a warm-up. Actually, I should probably say, again, I'm a reselling grandma. I am not a professional fitness anything. So before you start any physical activity, make sure you talk to your healthcare provider. And if you've already done that, and again, you have your water and your towel, you have your hair put up and you're ready, then all you have to do is warm up, which is basically 4 moves. Walking in place, side steps, kicks, and knee lifts. Not necessarily in that order. Those same moves we will use in our workout. We always add arms, and once in a while we'll add a new move. I'll do the best I can to let you know about that move ahead of time, but again, I'm not a professional. We are working out together. I am a grandma, so sometimes it's really difficult for me to get through these, and I complain a lot. So after our workout, we will do a cool down walk, and then we stretch last. So deep breath in and out. Keep walking in place. Walking is one of the most important exercises in our workout. What do I have for you? Tips. 3 important tips for you guys. Now, these tips have been given to me by you, my viewers, and I pass them along. Tip number 1, core tight all the time. That is important. When you have a nice, tight core, you have a good foundation for a strong, solid back. Tip number 2, never hold your breath. I was like, wait a minute, what was the first one? No, never hold your breath. And take this in your day-to-day activities. So even when you're not working out, when you're at work, you're just going about your business day to day, never ever hold your breath. And release the tension in your shoulders. This is an important one as well. Too often during the day we find ourselves all tense and clenched. So relax your shoulders, space between your shoulders and your ears, unclench your fists, and uncurl those toes. Let's do some knee lifts. So core tight, good posture, shoulders in line with your hips. We're just going to go through these moves real quick. This is move number 2. And walking in place. In between every move, we come back to walking in place. When we do, we pump our arms back and forth, never up and down. It's a wasted move. You're wasting energy and it does nothing for you. The faster you move your arms back and forth, the faster your feet move. Let's do some side steps. Not too wide, not too fast. Core tight, deep breath in and out. Making sure that inside foot gets planted on the floor every single time it swings over to meet the other one. And back to walking right here. We're just going through these moves real quick together so you know kind of what to expect. And the last move we have are kicks. Not too high, not too fast. Oops, I almost tipped over. Not too fast. Good posture. And I like to visualize a ball and give it a kick. Otherwise, oh, goodness gracious. tend to only do a leg lift. If I don't visualize a ball, I realize I'm just lifting my leg up. And no, I want you to lift and kick. Deep breath in and out, and we'll do a few more. 1, 2, 3, walking in place. So we've walked in place, we've done kicks, side steps, and knee lifts. So that's basically all the moves. And if you are ready, again, I'm tracking, so all this counts towards our end goal. Let's get this party started. I hope everybody is having an awesome Tuesday. Core tight. Good posture. Enhanced by the bells. So the next time those bells ring will be 15 minutes. Let's see how long it takes us to do this mile. Well, I have a hair driving me bonkers. Oh well. Core tight, good posture. Side steps. Now, if you are a first-time viewer watching now or in the future, all of our workouts that we do together can be modified for your fitness level. So if you need to modify it and not reach as high or step out or go as fast or step out as wide, these workouts totally can be modified. So you just don't reach as high or as far, and again, you don't step as wide. Maybe you don't boost. Now, if you have a higher fitness level, walking in place, maybe you're jogging right now. Maybe you're carrying weights. So you can modify this for your fitness level. Anyways, walking in place, pumping the arms back and forth. We have picked it up a notch, just a little bit. And we're going to do some kicks. Uh-oh. Linus is barking at somebody. We're live. Well, I'm not expecting any packages, so I'm pretty sure it's not for us. And back to walking in place. It doesn't sound like her "don't you dare come here to see my mom." Doesn't sound like that type of a bark. It's like a "hey, what are you doing" bark. Knee lifts. And now she's quiet, so we're good. So good posture, you guys. Which means shoulders in line with your hips. And I was going to say opposites here, but truthfully, you do you. If you do not want to do opposites, that is fine. You can have your hands on your hips, whatever. It's just automatic for me. But core tight, so belly buttoned backbone, baby. Yeah, walking in place. Good posture. Deep breath in and out. And again, we have nice fast feet here. Did I tell you the most important part of our workout? I bet I didn't. It's to have fun. It is. It is, truthfully, to have fun. If you're not having fun, I am a firm believer you will not be back. Right? I mean, why would you? Side steps. Core tight. Breathe, you guys. Breathe. Nice little bend to the knees. And if you sit down even more, you are asking those same muscles to work harder. The leg muscles are the largest muscles in our body. So we might as well Make them burn some calories. Making sure that inside foot gets planted on the ground. Walking, or the floor, wherever you may be. Deep breath in and out. Did I mention you can do this from a chair? Yes, we do have chair workouts. Same exact ones. Chest press. Core tight. Good posture. Did I also mention I'm not a professional, so make sure you talk to your healthcare provider. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but it's pretty important. Release those arms. Oh my gosh. Relax. Relax those arms. Release them. Knee lifts. I'm pretty sure there's a movie, part of a movie there somewhere. Give me a moment and I'll figure it out. Like, release the cracking? I don't know. Anyways, just do this. Core tight. If at any time, though, seriously here, on a serious note, if at any time any of these exercise moves get to be too much, just go right back to walking in place until you get your breathing under control and you know that your body is ready to start again. But keep lifting those knees. Lift, lift, lift. Oh my, oh, we get to walk. Pumping the arms back and forth. So if you're new to the channel, I complain all the time. It's the only thing that gets me through. That and thinking about my next food. I was gonna say treat, sweet, delight, whatever. But that's not really the case. It could be any food. Yeah, so that helps me through. If you are keeping track, kicks. Oh, I just stepped on a dog kibble somewhere. I'm sorry if it hit you in the face. I did not mean to do that. Kicks. If you're keeping, oh goodness gracious. If you are keeping track, we are a half mile-ish in. I talk a lot, so our warm-up was most likely a little bit longer than, normal. Opposites here. Core tight. Reach. Concentrate on your breathing. Good posture. So, shoulders in line with your hips. And walking right here. I'm going to look out the window to see if my assistant is at the door yet. Feet nice and wide. Nope. Isn't that just like her? She'll probably show up when we stretch. If at all. So sometimes we just hang out here like this, Core tight. Sometimes we do kickbacks, knee lifts, kickbacks. Core tight. And you are simply lifting your heel behind you. Now you will feel the pull. Oh, that's my coffee, you guys. Oh, snap. Oh, well, apparently I don't need it. So you're simply lifting your heel behind you, and you will feel a pull on the front of your legs. But it is the back of your legs that's doing the work. Those who have been here working out with me for a long time may be seeing that definition and change in the back of your legs. It's an underused Well, I mean, we just don't exercise it enough, if you ask me. Back to walking. And again, I must stress, I wish I had stars and stuff that I could like put up here. I'm not a professional. So, which brings me to another another topic. If you have any tips or advice, send it our way, and I will pass it along to all the other viewers. Side steps. I am always all ears when it comes to help, tips, or advice. Core tight. Oh my goodness, I need some water. Oh, it's out of reach. Core tight. Don't hold your breath. Out together, out together, out together, out together. With arms, maybe you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Walking. Grab that water. If you are not taking a water break, you can do a chest press. Or just wait for me. Chest press. Push, pull, push, pull. Core tight, good posture, smile. You are supposed to be having fun. Make sure you're following through the whole foot, not just working out on your tippy toes. So make sure your heel gets to touch the floor as well. Relax those arms. Deep breath in and out. And knee lifts. Core tight. Good posture. Do not hold your breath. Relax the shoulders. Opposites. Core tight. Don't hold your breath. Walking in place. So if you are new, first-time viewers, now or in the future, feet nice and wide. Quick little background. I'm a grandma. We have been married forever. We have 4 kids, 8 grandkids. I am an ex-smoker. Asthma, flare-ups once in a while, getting stronger and healthier lungs as we speak. Allergies, indoor and out, and I do have a fur baby. She's my trusty assistant. Kicks. Nowhere to be found. Do not fear. She has a pet safe wireless collar on. Not sponsored. Just love it. Love, love, love it. It has made our life so much easier. So much easier. And we can take it anywhere. Anywhere you got power. Oh, did I say reach for those feet? Anyway, so she can't leave the yard. She's fully charged. Her collar's fully charged. I'm sure she's out sunbathing, waiting for her friend from next door. I talk about them all the time. And I think that's why she took all of her new toys outside, is to share with Bear. Okay, so if we are tracking, that is 1 mile. Deep breath in and out. We're still keeping up this nice rapid pace. We're not done with our workout. We're going to do a run walk portion here shortly. You're like, what? Did I say that? Yes, indeed, something super short. Well, I mean, maybe. Side steps. So we're not cooling down. We're just preparing to jog. So if you need some water, now is a good time to drink it. I'm going to get the timer set. It's been 15 minutes. And that is 1.1 mile to be exact. So walking in place, nice gentle steps. We have a nice heartbeat right now, so we don't want to bring it down to normal. We want to keep it up. And pumping the arms back and forth. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, well, you know, we might as well just do this one. Okay, so walking in place, prepare yourself. In 3 seconds, we're going to start our run, our wog, our jog, our boost, a sprint, whatever it is you are doing. We're going to start that in 3 seconds. Now we have a nice warm body, nice rapid heartbeat. Our first round, you should always start off slower than what you think you're going to go. That's just in my experience. That way you don't cramp up and you save energy for the end. And here we go, 3 seconds. Oh. So, starting off at a nice gentle pace. We already have 1.1 miles down. Sorry, my leggings keep falling down. So all the tips apply. Actually, they should actually be rules, not tips. But number 1, core tight all the time. 2, never hold your breath. 3, release the tension in your shoulders. Unclench those fists and uncurl your toes. Find a nice slow pace to start off with. The first round is always the worst. It's always the hardest. The second round isn't any easier. The third round sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. The first round really is the worst. But they get better and easier. As our muscles get warm and our heart rate, everything starts working together perfectly. Like the well-oiled humans we're supposed to be. You know, our hearts, lungs, muscles. So deep breath in and out. Relax those fists. I like to sometimes pretend I'm carrying a cracker, 2 of them, because I'm eating them at the end. No, and you don't want to break them, you know. So nice, gentle, gingerly. So no clenched fists. Deep breaths in and out. Core tight. And make sure you're not running on your tippy toes. Even if you're just walking super, super fast, do not walk on your tippy toes. Make sure your heel gets to touch the floor as well. So follow through. And all you yogis out there, I've been told, call it using all 5 points of your foot. Feet, both feet. So if that's true, you guys let me know. Core tight, pump your arms back and forth. I have videos uploading back here. I've been editing. You guys, I have been busy this morning. And my trusty assistant, she's been so good. She's been outside 90% of the time. She's been up. Normally she's like out, in. Now I need a treat. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that word. Because, you know, I was a good girl outside. She'll lay down for a second. Come over. What are you doing? I think I need to go outside again. You know what I mean? It's that thing, back and forth, back and forth. But it's such a gorgeous day today. Yeah. She's been outside enjoying it. So I've been able to get a lot of stuff done, so it seems. Maybe not a lot of stuff done, but my stuff done in a much timelier fashion. That's more like it. Deep breath in and out. Whew, pumping the arms back and forth. So I've already been able to share my closet. And I'm like, this is not about reselling. Well, it is now. So I've already shared my closet. Editing. I was like, yeah, what else did you do? Editing. I've got laundry going. Already made my bed. So all that's done. Anyways, yeah, it's gorgeous. So I might be able to get outside and maybe even clean my porch up. I have supper marinating. So clean the porch up, you know, get the grill cleaned up and ready. Because it's gorgeous. It's just beauteous. Whew, deep breath in and out. And oh my goodness, you guys, if you weren't sweating before, whew, we are now. We have just under a minute to go. So you can do it. If the back of your calves are tight and crampy, slow your pace. That is fine. That is the main reason why I say first round we should start off even slower than we plan on. Follow through. Core tight. 15 seconds. And walking. Walking, drink your water, side steps. Deep breath in and out. Whatever it is, whatever it takes for you to get your breathing under control. We have 1 minute. If you are drinking water, whoops, don't drink too much. You might have to run to the restroom. Pumping the arms back and forth. This one here, we got a couple extra seconds added to, so I didn't click the commercial button fast enough, or the skip, whatever you want to call it. So make sure, even when you are walking, your whole foot is getting to plank, you know, using your whole foot. In my experience, and now this is just my experience, in the back of my left calf is the one that always cramps up and gets tight. We have 15 seconds. So it's either because I'm not following through my feet, I'm not planting my feet properly, something, dehydrated, improper form, something. Starting off too fast. Here we go again. So what I'm trying to say is, it happens to me, and we've been doing this together for over 3 years. So most likely, if you are getting cramps in the back of your calves, start with form, how you're planting your feet, make sure you're breathing properly, and if that doesn't help, then drink some water. Whew. I mean, you could drink your water first and presume that you're dehydrated, but again, in my experience, it's operator error. It has nothing to do with the water, because I've been up for a few hours already. I'm well hydrated, which I always say, come to the party already hydrated, and then bring more water with you. Just like if you're going to do any physical activity, like you're going to run a 5K, 10K, whatever, you should show up to the finish line already warm and sweaty. You don't want to start off the bat with cold muscles and your heart rate just not even ready. Just period, not even ready. So same thing with being hydrated. You should already be hydrated and bring more with you. Whew. Anyways, oh my goodness, you guys. If you're finding it difficult and you're holding your breath all the time, well, you can do what I do and talk. That's why I talk all the time, so that you guys know I'm not holding my breath. You have to breathe when you talk. You can chew gum. Like I said before, we've already decided that would be a disaster. Or you can sing. Truly would not be a good idea. I cannot carry a tune in a basket, so we're not going to sing. You can count your steps, because as you're counting, you're breathing. I do that quite often, especially toward the end of my rounds when I'm getting tired and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have, I don't know, however long left. Then I start counting my steps. Whew. And then before you know it, you're at the end of your round. So, eyes forward, big smile on your face, because you are supposed to be having fun. Nice relaxed shoulders, pump the arms back and forth. Relaxed fists. And if I haven't mentioned it in a while, uncurl your toes. Uncurl those little piggies. Maybe you have music on. That would be a huge help. But, like I said, not a good idea for me. I'd be belting a tune out before you know it. And you guys would be like, yup, no more. We'll find somebody else to work out with. Whew. And then I'd be pretending like I'm in some rock and roll band or something. Pump those arms back and forth. Deep breath in and out, you guys. Concentrate on your breathing. You're doing wonderful. You're like, how long are these rounds? I'm not going to tell you. Not yet. wait till we walk, which we have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. And we're gonna walk. I don't think I've mentioned the Stop Soldier Suicide challenges in a long time. Whew. Well, you guys, if you're curious, May starts a new challenge. So if you follow me on social media, it'll be over there. You can look it up. Whew. Stop Soldier Suicide. Oh my gosh. StopSoldierSuicide.org. We are always doing the challenges for them. I love it. We have fun doing them together. And they're having more and more in different types so that everybody can become involved. Like they had that 30-hour gaming challenge. That was cool. Walking. Oh my goodness. Whew. Towel. Oxygen. All right, skip. Whew. 1 minute of walking. We have just finished running round 2. Whew. You're like, yes, and how many minutes? So we are running 6 minutes, walking 1. Please don't go away. Please stay here. You can do it. We're going into round 3 of 5. Yeah, right? I know. Again, if you need that water, whew, grab it, drink it. It's not there to look at. I heard somebody say that once in a 5K. They're like, why do people carry their water and not drink it? It's not to look at. And I was like, well, you know, that makes a lot of sense. And running. I've seen people carrying water in 2 hands. And truthfully, I thought it was for weight balance. So we won't go there. We will not even think about that. So please do not send me a comment or an email on that remark. And just jog. Just like the flamingo. If you don't have any flingos, flamingos are just as cool. So, I mentioned in a previous video that I was told flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp. Is that true? Or should I totally not have said that again? Let me know. Yep. So I don't know what the dog's barking at. She's quiet again. Neighbors probably went to their own dumpster. Neighbors probably went to their own car. Neighbors probably drove up their own driveway. She likes to use her voice a lot. Oh, that's me. No. Yeah, no, she is like that. Oh, I hear her. Pumping the arms back and forth. Core tight. Whew. Concentrate on your breathing. And again, when you have a nice, tight core, that supports your back. That way you're not asking the wrong muscles to support your back, which causes back injury. Injury, period. We want to stay away from that. So core tight. Relax the shoulders. And pump the arms back and forth. I do not care what our numbers say at the end of our workout. It's just going to be it is what it is. at the end. So what I mean is I'm not trying to hit 3 miles or 2.2, nothing like that. I just wanted to give you guys an awesome 1 mile walk and a good run. And whatever our numbers are, they are. I will give them to you at the end, just in case you're curious. But I had no goal set. My goal was just to get up and move. I wonder what the card of the day is. Cannot remember. I mean, it's only been, went up what, 10 hours ago? Almost 11. I will have to look that up. Concentrate on your breathing. Pump your arms back and forth. Now, if you are getting tired of running in one spot, go ahead and move around a little. It is totally up to you. You want to move forward a little, back, to the corners. Nice small steps. Or big ones is, use your space. I just stress in our workouts that you do not need a lot of space to do these workouts. That's why I do it right here in this little itty bitty spot. We probably have, I don't know, 10 feet right here from the couch to the window. And I don't know, this little bitty space that I work out in. So you don't need a lot of room. And you can wear whatever you want. I never judge. Hey, you want to wear your pajamas? That's perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, which reminds me. I have not forgotten about our pajama party. I just, I can't find them. Not the ones I'm looking for. And now it's starting to get warm. So, we might have to wait for the next winter for a pajama party. You're like, are you talking about your Eeyore Footies one? Yepper, those ones. Did I already work out in with? Maybe I already worked out in them with you guys. Well, I have a couple. I will have to look back and see. Anyway, 30 seconds. It goes so fast when you're occupied, right? Or should I say, time flies when you're having fun. Core tight, 15 seconds, pick it up. Just a tad bit. Relax your shoulders. Core tight, 5 seconds. And down to a walk right here. Whew, deep breath in and out, you guys. Core tight. This is no time to be sloppy. Keeping that nice fast pace. Going into round 4. I'm sweating like cray-cray. Phew. Unclench your fists. Relax your shoulders. We have 10 seconds. And we're going to start again. Here we go. So at the moment, I've run out of topics. Yep. So a momentary brain drain, but I'll think of something. Trust me, I'll think of something. Food. Food's always a good item. So you're like, what are you having for supper? I have chicken marinating, and it is going to go on the pellet grill. And because it is such a gorgeous day, I'm thinking of also making a dessert in the Dutch oven thingy that goes on top of a campfire. Yes, I have a video. We have made one before. Might have been bread. But yeah, we're going to do another one. Well, those are my intentions for today. To get the porch cleaned up and get everything prepared for supper. And I really need to get outside and get all of Lagatha's toys picked up. I think Larry's going to mow the lawn. We've been out riding our motorcycles and getting comfortable with them. So we've been slacking on the lawn maintenance. So that's going to be taken care of today. Whew. Pumping those arms back and forth. Oh my goodness gracious. But, you know, truthfully, after this run, I might need some retail therapy. So I'll probably have to go to one of the dollar stores. I don't think I need anything, but I bet you I can find something I want. Then I'll come home and, you know, cook, clean, work outside, all that. Yeah, I think that sounds like a wonderful idea, don't you? I love it when a plan comes together. Relax those shoulders. Whew. Pump those arms back and forth. Oh my goodness, this is a long round. Round 4 is forever. Starting to feel it in the bottom of my feet. So again, make sure you are following through your whole foot. Now, you may not be running barefooted. I'm a barefooted type of person. But if I were outside, I would have proper foot gear on. I just don't wear my shoes in the house. And if I'm not going to wear my shoes, holy cow, I'm not wearing socks. No way. Okay, so anyways, that's why we're constantly mopping up puppy prints. 2 minutes. You guys got this. So I cannot wait for the ground to dry up a little bit. And maybe mowing the lawn might help it a little. I am so tired of mopping up mud. And she's already made it all the way through the house before you get somebody to get the gate up. Yup. Not to mention the dog towels that accumulate because you have to wipe her feet off. So anyways, did that sound like I was complaining? Complaining about the mud. Whew. All right, you guys, we have 1 minute. Whew. Concentrate on your breathing. I'll let you know when we're down to a walk. walking. Whew, doggy. We're not done. But if you need some water, go ahead and grab it. I'm going to do some side steps here just to move my muscles in a different direction. And again, I drink oxygenated water, which in my experience is so good for my health. Check it out. Lots of active people drink oxygenated water in all forms. 15 seconds, and we will be in our last running round. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Whew. Super curious what our numbers are going to be. And here we go. Oh my gosh, my feet do not want to move. But truthfully, that's what brings me to another point. When your feet, or any muscle, when your muscles do not want to move, they're tired, they're done, but you're not. When you keep going and you require and request more from your muscles, that's when they plump up and they work harder and they burn more calories. That's why I know I've mentioned this before, I'm going to say it again, that is why a lot of people work out before they go out for the evening, because their muscles are plumped up. Little tip. Last round, you guys. Make this one our best one. So, if you know that your form has not been the best, make this one your best. We have 4.5 minutes left. So make this your best 4.5 minutes. So, relax your shoulders. Pump the arms back and forth. Concentrate on your breathing. If you know you've been having difficulty and you've been holding your breath, take the time in these last 4 minutes and 5 seconds to concentrate on your breathing. And it may help to go, breathe in 2, 3 and say it. Breathe in 2, 3, out 2, 3, in 2, 3. That will help you with not holding your breath. The most important tip I can give you, though, is to relax. The only thing tight is our core, so that it supports and stabilizes our back. That came out a little strong, sorry. It supports our back. So, for the next 3 minutes-ish, let your mind wander. If you want to visualize you're off skiing somewhere, go ahead. Let muscle memory take over. You don't have to worry about running into a stop sign. If you want to pretend you're at a beach somewhere, watching the mermaids swim, you go right ahead. You are planting your feet directly below your hips because we're not propelling ourselves forward. So they stay right here. If you want to pretend you're out mining for diamonds, which cannot wait, is on my bucket list. I hope Carissa and her family are still going, because that will be fun. So if that's what you want to daydream about, go right ahead. You want to dream about your motorcycle and how much fun it is hot dog. It is. Have not named it yet. Let me see. What can I tell you about it? It is a Honda Rebel. It's an 1100. And the color is root beer. Jan is great. It handles wonderful. Responds well. Is it intimidating? Yeah, of course it is. I have never been a motorcycle rider, yes. Got my permit in the mail though yesterday. Yes, we did. We both did. Yep, super excited about that. Class will be starting in June, so don't fear. We have joined the MSS class. And with a learner's permit, if you have a licensed motorcycle driver, you can ride with them. And it's great. It's a blast. Especially when they take time and give you tips and advice. Goodness gracious. Pump those arms back and forth. 30 seconds. You're like, really? Yes. Yes, indeed. Core tight. Last 15 seconds. Pick it up. Don't hold your breath. Relax your feet. Oh my gosh. Relax your fists. Core tight. And walking. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are walking for a minute. Relax your feet. That's probably not a good idea. Take a tumble to the floor. Oh, goodness gracious, I am sweating like crazy, you guys. Whew. Before I forget, you're like, you're not done? Oh, absolutely not. So before I forget, if you are a member of the channel and you're like, what happened to that video I was watching? Yes, I deleted it because I have the edited version uploaded now. So you guys, members, never fear. It's not gone. Walking in place. Whew. So, we are going to go into cool down mode. Whew. So when we use the same, that's a word I use quite often, isn't it? When we use the same exercises to cool down that we used to warm up, that lets our body know the workout is over. So, side steps, not too fast, not too wide. Did you feel that? Did you feel your body breathe a huge sigh of relief? That's because it knows it's done. It's done its job. It's over. It can cool down, and it knows it will be stretching next. Whew. So still, core tight. Never hold your breath. Make sure that foot is getting planted on the floor. And just a few more. 1, 2, 3, and walking right here. Mini kicks. Now when we do these mini kicks, I want you to visualize a smaller ball and give it a tap. So nothing too hard. You're not kicking it over the fence. Nice, gentle. Whew. Keep moving those arms. gentle movements. And back to walking. We're going to do knee lifts, but we're going to walk forward and back with them. 4 forward, 4 back, opposite hand to opposite knee. Nice and slow. Core tight. Oh my goodness gracious. That was horrible. So if you want to squeal, complain, you go right ahead and do one for me too, would ya? Wowzer. What an amazing workout today. Keep moving. Truthfully, if you're not moving forward 4 and back 4, that is fine. You cannot do this wrong. Just don't stop. Don't sit down. Whew. The more you move forward and back, the better these knee lifts feel. Said no one ever, right? What am I thinking? Stay right here and walk. Let's do some kickbacks. That'll be better, right? Let's try it. Totally better than knee lifts. Core tight. And again, you're simply lifting your heel behind you. So if you haven't noticed, I complain a lot. Yeah. It's in the fine print down there somewhere. If it's not, it should be. Whew. So, lift that heel behind you. Feel the pull on the front of your legs. And walking right here. I know you could start to feel it in your hip flexors or your whatever those muscles are. I don't want them to start to burn and then bring your heart rate back up. I'm trying to bring it back down to normal-ish. And then we're going to stretch. So again, let's do some more side steps. I want to stress how important it is to never sit down when you have a rapid heartbeat. Take the time to walk in place. Do a few side steps. If, when we start to stretch, you are not ready to stretch, keep walking in place. Walk to the bathroom. I say it all the time. Walk to the bathroom, wash your hands, wash your face, and then come back. By the time you're back, your heart rate is generally back to normal, and you will be ready to stretch. So, saying that, we're going to stay right here. Feet nice and wide. Whew. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. Now remember, core tight. I was like, is this the one we want to do? Well, sure it is. Arms up, uncurl the toes. Never holding your breath. Some people prefer an even deeper. Maybe you want to squat farther and do that. It is perfectly fine. Let's do one more. And exhale down. Let's do some big arm circles. Core tight. Make sure your hips are facing forward. One more. And reverse. Big arm circles. Uncurl those toes. We're going to do some more kickbacks, but we're going to cross our arms. Feeling that stretch across the back, across your shoulders in front. I think they're called pectoral muscles. I don't know. I'm not a professional. And last time here, walking. Deep breath in and out. We're going to take one giant step forward, hands on your hips. We're going to sit back, and as we sit back, our toe is going to come up. Nice flat back, core tight, never holding your breath. Here you go. And you feel the stretch on the back of your calf, hips forward. So it's super important. Eyes, shoulders, hips, feet. This is going to be a disaster. If you can, peek at your feet and make sure they're facing the same direction. This one is not. It's like, whoo-hoo. It's like taking off over to those snacks. Let me fix it. Hold on. Crap. There we go. Oh. Anyways, sitting back, core tight, nice flat back. We're going to reach for our feet now. Now, if you can reach your feet, good. If not, that is fine. Reach as far as you can. Never bounce. You will feel the stretch go all the way up your straight leg and in your booty cheek on your other leg. I'm sure it has a technical name. I mean, a scientific name. Yep. Let me know. Oh my gosh, you guys, stretch. Do not hold your breath. And again, never bounce. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my balance. Whew. Walk it off, sunshine. Other foot. Big step forward. This is probably a good time to look at your feet first. Of course not. Sitting back. Oh my gosh, this is already a disaster. Oi. Core tight. So tight core helps with your balance and stability. Not only does it support your back. So tight core, flat back, concentrating. I can feel the stretch on the back of my calf. Staying right here. Core tight, concentrating. If you fall out, lose your balance, step out of it. Don't try to catch yourself. Just step out and start over. We don't want to cause injury. Whew, going farther, deeper. Ay. Oh, please help. Oh, all the way up. Whew, thank goodness this foot is facing the right direction. It's like, I got you this time. You know, like the left and right candy bar? It's like the left and right foot. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Feet nice and wide. We are going to tight core and we're going to reach towards the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, that is perfectly fine. Core tight, flat back, never holding your breath. If you need a wider stance, you go right ahead. If you can reach the floor, hands on the floor. And release your back. You feel the muscles release in your back. If you are at a higher fitness level and putting your palms on the floor does nothing for your back, go ahead and reach lower and put your forearms on the floor. Core tight, don't hold your breath. We're going to bend our knees, slowly roll up, and our head is the last thing to come up and look forward. Take your time and roll up. That way you don't get dizzy. Oh my gosh, you guys, give yourself a pat on the back. 2 of them. You are the best. Thank you so much for working out with me. Whew. So, 6 rounds, 7 minutes. I don't even know how long we've been working. Anyways, drink some water. Let's just have some water so that I know you're rehydrating a little bit anyways. Rehydrating, replenishing, refueling. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drink it all with you guys. See what we have for numbers. Holy shnikes, you guys. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay. So we have 3.3 miles. Did you know we went that far? Did you know we did a 5K? No, I did not know that. I was not even expecting it. So, woohoo! 3.3 miles, 352 calories burned, and 6,610 steps. You guys, if you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my membership levels because I offer 3 of them. Coffee Club, Wildflower, and Bohippianlife. Every level offers a member something different. Oh my gosh, what else? Most important though, I hope you guys have the best day ever. I'm so excited. We actually got 3.3 miles and I wasn't planning on it. So again, I hope you guys have the best day ever. Thank you again for working out with me today, whether it's now or in the future. You're the best. I'll see you in the next video.